Alright guys, welcome back to the fourth video in my NFL predictions videos. I've done every single team in the NFC South Division other than the New Orleans Saints. I think it's the, sorry about that. I think it's the NFC South. I don't know. Anyways, let's start off with week 1. We're going to have Texans at Saints. By the way, I've already predicted all of the division games, but I made them disappear, so it wouldn't be a surprise. Just know, basically, if they're going to win their division, they need to get more than 10-6. I won't tell you which team I had getting 10-6. Just tell you that I had one other team, and I had a team get 10-6, 9-7, and 6-10. Texans at Saints. This should actually be a good matchup. It would be cool if this had happened in the playoffs, so we could say it was an early rematch. But, excuse me. But no, and it is a Monday game, too. And let me just check. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I meant to click on. Anyways, yeah, I just think the Saints are going to win that. I think the Saints are going to win that mainly because they have Drew Brees, and they are a very stacked and elite team. I think they're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league. So yeah, and I guess my predictions might show that. Saints versus Rams. This will be the rematch game, and the Saints will take it all the way. The Saints will have, they'll know that the Rams beat them off of a bad call last year. Although I'm still I don't know why people blame the refs, because technically, Drew Brees could have thrown somewhere else. I don't know if anyone else was open. I don't know. Maybe if he had made the catch, maybe they would have failed to get into the end zone and kicked a field goal anyways. You never know. So anything could have happened. But I do think that that bad call did ruin the game for them, and I do honestly think that they could have gotten a touchdown if not for that call. So, yes, Saints versus Seahawks. Once again, Saints are going to win the Seahawks. An above average team, but kind of going down a downward spiral. They had a really awkward spike up last year, but I don't think that's going to hold up much longer. Saints versus Cowboys. Another pretty easy one. Wow, already 4-0. Cowboys, way too overhyped. Not the best team by far. One of the worst teams. I think without Ezekiel Elliott this year, as he is holding out, I think to the end of the year they'll get oh God, what are we going to do? And then they'll spend all of their money on him. Dak Prescott, actually, I think something's going on with his contract too. So, Dak Prescott is not a good. He's way too overhyped. He's not the best. Yeah. Jameis Winston, a dude who's way too underhyped for my appreciation, but I do think he'll still. Cool, Ellis, my 2-year-old brother just entered the room. I'll give you guys a second. And then they go, and then they play the Jaguars. So this should be interesting. This will be really, I think, I don't know, I haven't seen their schedule, but if they have a bunch of easy games before this could be the real true test. If Nick Foles somehow wins this game, I'll be insanely surprised, because I think the Saints are much better. I don't think Nick Foles is going to do really anything godly for the Jaguars. Maybe they'll go 7-9 at best, because Nick Foles is not good as a starter. Saints versus Bears. Finally! I mean, they had a few good games at the beginning, but of course they won those. One, because I think they're the better team, and the one, because I think they could be the better team in that scenario. And also, let me see. Oh, it's only at 425. And also, because they have their revenge. It'd be so. Imagine if there was another bad call and the challenge got defeated or whatever. That'd be so weird. Saints versus Bears. Ooh, so now they're 6-0. Now they're basically doing what the what's it called? Rams doing last year. And the Bears coming off of a bye. I think they're going to do better this year than they did last year, which probably shows why I'll pick them to win this. Don't get mad at me about this thing. You're 6-1 right now, okay? And then you go play the Cardinals, who have a rookie quarterback. This is going to be easy. Kyler Murray is going to be trash. Okay, well, he's not going to be trash, but I don't think he's going to be completely elite coming off the start, right? This year's kind of like a trial year for Kyler Murray. You kind of get what I'm saying? Hopefully you do. Then they go into their bye week, 7-1. So much hype going into this. They're feeling hyped. They come off a bye week, but so are the Falcons. But it doesn't matter. The Saints are going to win. Of course they're going to win. They get 3 straight games in a row. Then they play the Buccaneers again. Buccaneers at home could make it harder, but I do still think the Saints pull out a win. Now, I'm really scared right now that the Saints will be a lot worse than I'm thinking they are, and then they'll lose this next game. But as I have them right now, at 10-1, you win that game. Then you go in on Thursday night against the Falcons, and you show them what's up, and you beat the crap out of them. At this point, you're just running over teams. And do I think that the 49ers will beat you? Yes. Purely for the fact that you just don't go and win 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 games in a row. You know what? Maybe the Saints do. So I have them at 11-2 right now. You know what? Screw it. I'll do what I really think. Saints are going to win that game. Okay, 12-1. Alright. Then you go play the Colts. Whoa. You're 13-1. Alright, and here's the deal. They lose to the Titans, who have a horrible quarterback. They have Derrick Henry. But the reason I have them winning this is because I don't think it's possible for the Saints to get 14-2. They've never gotten to 14-2 before, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. But wait, they're 13-2. It could still happen. But they're going to rest their starters in week 17. That's what they did last time, and they were at this exact same record. So the Panthers are going to win, mainly because the Panthers are a really good team, and at this point, the Panthers will be 9-6 and trying to stay in the playoffs. And the Saints are 13-2, so I do think that the Saints should win that, but you know what? Screw it. Saints win that, 14-2. I don't feel good doing that. It's just there you go, 14-2. That's a team record. All right. Sorry for thinking confusing. So they lose to the Bears because the Bears, I think, can win. And then they lose to the Panthers because they're resting their starters because they are 14-1. Alright, if they had beat the Bears, maybe they wouldn't have rested their starters. I think it's possible they can lose the first 2 games. The Jaguars, if Nick Foles really explodes off the field, he could win that. So that's 3 games that they could lose. So they could end up being 11-5. But then, of course, they would be beating the Panthers. I think they could lose to the Panthers again. So I think this team is I think they can go from 10-6 to 15-1. I think they have a 5-game range there, which will probably put them in the playoffs. And so now, if we go and look at the NFC South, you'll see that in first, we've got the Saints with 14-2. In second, we've got the Panthers 10-6. Third, the Falcons at 9-7, and fourth, the Buccaneers at 6-10. So you guys beat the second place division Panthers with 4 wins. So congratulations to you guys. I gotta start filming the Bears vid. So I'll see you guys in never, because you're only here to watch one video. Please watch my other videos on my gaming channel. Bye.